Hello, it's Amanda Campbell for Union TV here at Unite's Policy Conference. For the first time, 700 Unite activists are gathering here in Manchester over the next 4 days to decide Unite policy on the most pressing issues facing workers today, including support for manufacturing and defending public services. Key debates will also include Trident renewal and how the Labour Party can reconnect to working people. Union TV will also be here, bringing you the news every day, covering the major debates. We'll also be speaking to Unite leaders and delegates to get their take on what's happening. So it's the first day of the conference and Joint General Secretary Tony Woodley will be making his address very soon. So let's listen in and hear what he has to say.
Here we are, Unite the Union, representing more than 1.5 million working people right across Britain and Ireland. The largest working class organisation in our country today, one of the largest voluntary organisations of any sort anywhere, and a real force for good in our country and around the world. Embedded in our workplaces, definitely. Entwined in our communities, absolutely. An industrial giant, indisputably. And a real political force to be reckoned with. And you know, we're already spreading our wings internationally. Across Europe, into Colombia, Cuba, and of course Canada, where we're supporting that Valley Co strike that's out there and we'll talk on later. We're representing millions and reaching out to organise millions more. Unite, already a household name. It isn't about numbers, you know. It's never been about being a bigger union just for the bragging rights. It's about giving a new generation of workers the power, the real power over their working lives. The people of my generation secured during the 60s and the 70s in a hard way. And we lost during the 80s and the 90s again in a hard way with that massive attack on us from the Tories' assault. Let me say two things from this rostrum today. The first to Willie Walsh. We all know there is a deal to be struck at British Airways, one that recognises the real commercial needs and problems of your company, as well as our members' legitimate interests. Unite is ready to do that deal. Derek and I have made that clear. But we're not, and we never will be prepared to see our members in our union humiliated, victimised and reduced to ruins. As you seem to say, we'll never do that, colleagues, and I'm sure you support that point of view on behalf of your union. My second message is to our cabin crew members and our brothers and sisters. Your union is proud of you. You've stood up not just for yourselves, but for our movement as a whole. It's a mark of shame, I believe, on 13 years of a Labour government. A party that was founded to rescue trade unions from the hands of the judges, passing us now into the Conlib coalition, hemmed in by the courts at every turn. It is absolutely scandalous. So I want to make one thing clear to all Labour leader contenders. Our vote, your vote, should only go to a candidate who pledges unequivocally, no mealy-mouthed phrases, to do what Labour was set up to do, to create a level playing field at work and scrap the anti-trade union laws that they should have done donkeys years ago. And there is nothing Unite can't achieve. So permit me now a moment of reflection as I stand here today. You are really looking at a very proud General Secretary. And I am looking at that future. Comrades, that future is all of you.
Joint General Secretary Tony Woodley has made his address and he spoke about organising the BA strike, the Labour Party and the future of Unite. So I'm now here with 4 of the delegates who heard what he had to say. First of all, Mick Clark. Mick works in engineering in Brighouse. Mick, what would you like to say?
I think it was a very passionate speech by Tony Woodley, and recognising it's his last conference where he could speak to the masses. And I think he's right what he was saying about we need to reconnect with the people within Unite, members for the Labour Party. But I also believe that we put a lot of money into the Labour Party this year, this general election, that we need something back, and we have nothing back from any of the previous 13 years from the Labour Party.
Leonie Cooper. Leonie is a housing worker in London. Leonie, what would you like to say?
The thing that struck me actually about the speech, apart from the policy issues and looking to the future, is that it's actually a very historical occasion. And here we all are, it's the first Unite conference, as well as addressing in a passionate way all the big political issues. What I liked about Tony's speech was that he also talked about loyalty and friendship and commitment, and I think that was really good.
Thanks very much, Leonie. Now, Mike Ward. Mike represents agricultural workers in Norfolk. Mike, what would you like to say?
I was very pleased at the way he was talking about the future leader of the Labour Party, because I think it's very important that we bring the Labour Party back for working people and social justice for working people. The other thing I was really pleased about is committing this union to its international programme, because what we need, as a person who's involved with agricultural workers, I visited agricultural workers in Ghana and places like that, and we certainly need to help those people who are in far worse condition than we are in their struggle.
I really feel very strongly that the points he made about the Labour Party were absolutely vital, and I think it's about time that the Labour Party remembered who their allies were, and they're not businessmen and the media, they are ordinary working people.
Thank you, Joyce, Mike, Mick and Leonie. That's the view from the delegates. The conference has agreed a composite on manufacturing that supports the UK manufacturing base, supports the union commitment to more campaigns, parliamentary campaigns, union-based campaigns, and government intervention in buying British manufactured products. Now, I'm here with some members who all work in manufacturing. They all listen to the debate, and we're going to be asking them what the union should be doing now. Despite the union supporting manufacturing, we have got a government that might not be quite so sympathetic. So I'm going to be speaking to them now. First of all, I'm speaking to Ian Henry from BAE Systems Hull.
That's right. I'm pleased that conference has reaffirmed its commitment to manufacturing. Now they need to make the message clear to the government that they need a solid manufacturing base to help the economic revival.
Thank you. And now moving over to Richard Clifton and Mustaq Parker from Vauxhall in Luton.
Okay, just really to reconfirm the commitment given by conference that the support that the previous government has given to the Vauxhall plant in Luton, that this new coalition government continues its support and, if anything, increases it.
Thank you, Mustaq.
Yeah, I echo Richard's views really, and because we work for the same company, it is immensely important that the union puts a lot of pressure on the government to carry on with the manufacturing. Thank you.
Thank you. And now over to Leslie McDonald and John Skirola from Ford in Dunton.
Yeah, I think one of the things as well, that as well as manufacturing, our research base in the UK needs to be very well sort of structured. Unfortunately, we're losing a lot of jobs to the continent day by day. Thousands of jobs are going out of the UK. We need to stop that flow of jobs going out, and we wish this government and our union to pressure this government to continue to stop those jobs moving out and to continue to put money into our own industries to actually create wealth within our own economies.
Thank you. And Kevin Graham from Bosch in Stowminster.
Stowmarket.
Stowmarket. Sorry.
Yeah, just to confirm what my colleagues have said, we need to pressurise this present government to mainly keep jobs in this country rather than waste them going into Europe, the rest of the world, especially when we work for multinational companies. We need the jobs here.
Thanks very much. So that's the view from manufacturing delegates today.